Que lo que is Jx.Zero, and you're about to watch my interview on New Atlanta Radio.
And we're live on New ETL Radio on another Sunday in April.
Welcome back. Hope everyone's having a good weekend.
Yeah. Hope you had a good warm Sunday as opposed to what was on Saturday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was beautiful out today.
It was.
I was at the Dogwood Festival.
Well, how was that?
Earlier. It was good. It was cool. It was very, the park was packed.
It was packed?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fremont Park was, there was a lot of cool stuff, music playing,
right.
Art.
You saw a lot of dogs?
Yeah, actually, but there was signs everywhere that said no pets allowed. But there were still dogs.
It's kind of pointless.
You can't stop the hounds.
That's pointless then.
I know. No one was enforcing it though.
I took Glee for a walk today.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Dude, there's a stray dog that lives around
Yeah,
here.
I see it.
You've seen it?
Yeah, I saw it today.
I saw it after the Stargirl interview.
Yeah.
And
you want to take it home?
And then I saw it coming in here today.
Yeah. I saw it it was right at this lady's house.
Mm.
And then she looked at me like I own the dog. I was like, no, I'm walking home. All right.
Yeah.
Some housekeeping things. I know who you guys came here to see. Say hi, Jx.Zero. Say what's up.
Hello, everyone. Yeah. This is Jx.Zero. Checking me live. Got a voice for radio.
So next Saturday, Baby the Tragic is hoping a cleanup. People who will be performing are Kapani. I know she's performing that day. That's who comes to mind because we saw her perform a couple months ago. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
We saw Jordan at the Yop event last week.
Yeah.
He helped us out with a little segment in between acts, and that was dope. But the show was super fun. Stargirl and Gus and Ron and Wave and Buddy. Everyone killed it, so
I'm still recovering from it.
Honestly,
It's been a minute.
I was like, I feel like I got hit by a bus.
Yeah,
or
for real
something. Just
You still got pie in your nose.
honestly, I was on the way home and I was like, I still smell it.
That's crazy.
Anything coming up for y'all or just in general?
We're taking a little break event-wise for a little while.
Not a break.
But
What am I gonna do for the next?
But we got some other stuff coming out, so
Alright,
definitely stay tuned.
Yeah.
It'll be exciting.
That's dope. Hey Jay, are you excited to be on the show?
Yes, dude. I was a little nervous, but I'm more excited than nervous.
Yeah, this is an interview. It's interrogation, right?
Yeah, I know, right? Bro, I did something wrong. I know.
He's going straight to it.
All right, get straight to the point. I already know I did something.
So how you been, dude? How's life been treating you?
Life's been good, to be honest. I know, every time I greet people, I'm always like, oh, I'm chilling. But that's really how I just be. Most of the time, I'm just going, taking it day by day. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Okay, cool. So I don't know. Tell us about you, about your music. I know it's too general of a question, so let me specify this.
Okay.
What influenced you to go into music?
Honestly, the one moment that I knew I wanted to do something with music was definitely I had this friend when I was younger named his name is Matthew. I used to go over there to his house and play Guitar Hero 3. And there's a song, I'm pretty sure it was Room on Fire by The Strokes. I used to play that song and I was like, dude, why is this song so good? And so I looked up who the band was, and I saw Julian Casablancas, and immediately I wanted to be like him.
Right.
And I was like, all right, gotta play an instrument, you know what I mean? So I was begging my mom for a guitar, and then one Christmas I finally got one. Once the strings broke, I never really picked it back up, but I was I got the foundation, you know what I mean? It let me know all right, I should make music. Right. So that's kind of where it started, but I don't think I really got serious about it until 2019. That's when I was all right, let's see where this can go. You know what I mean?
Gotcha. And then we saw your song was trending on TikTok for a minute. So how was that? How did you know
that?
That
was so fucking surreal because it was. I mean, I remember being sad in Miami. I put it out I think the first week of March. And then 2 weeks later, I went to Miami with my friends, and I was just sad the first couple of days because I was I thought this song was immediately gonna blow. You know what I mean? Everybody thinks that as soon as it drops, I'm gonna get $1 million overnight. You know what I'm saying? So
we get a Grammy.
No, for real. I was we finna get a Grammy off this thing. I thought we was gonna get out the hood with that shit. So when I was in Miami, I was damn, we still not out the hood, bro. I was fuck. I was damn, bro, where my million plays at? I thought Uzi was gonna put me on the story and everything, and it wasn't happening like that. So I remember being sad, and then like one day we went to the beach just like chilling, like everybody was like drunk at the beach and like not trying to be like so like cinematic, but I was like looking out into the ocean. I was like, all right, bro, like we can make it happen. Like it's not gonna happen overnight, but like we can make it happen. So like one of my friends was like, hey, you should start making TikToks. And at the time, like quarantine it was like the first week of quarantine, so like it was starting to get like more traction. So I just started I realized my TikToks weren't popping off. Like I was like, damn, like I'm not going viral, but I see people go viral all the time. So I just started like reaching out to people like, hey, like can you do a TikTok for me? And like one person does it, and then 2 people do it, and then their friends see it, and then it started trickling down from there. So it was really just me reaching out saying like, would you be down to do one? And then it just like caught wind from that, bro.
But you had to put in that initial work.
Sure, like the first person who ever did it was my friend Jada, and then like I think some random person from her did another. But once I saw that like somebody outside of my friends would be willing to do it, that's when I was like, all right, bet, like I can like get just anyone. If I would be like, hey, do you like the song? And they'd be like, yeah, I like it. I'd be like, trying to do a video or like what, you know what I mean? Like, so yeah, that's kind of how like that like got started. But after a while, I didn't have to like send out like messages anymore. Like it kind of would be like people just do it on their own. I was like, all right, like we got the ball rolling.
That's dope. So like you have like your 2 friends, I think Surrender and DJ Willie. How did you guys come together?
Surrender came together like so seamlessly because like the group came together through partying. Like Amari and Denzel like are childhood friends of mine. Like I've known them since we were kids. But everybody else that's like in the group, like we met through just dorm parties, or like we would get drunk together and I'd be like, what do you do outside of this? Like, you know what I mean? Like I know I see you every weekend, but like do you do something outside of this, bro? And so like our friendship came from like partying, and then we started saying like, oh, like you actually do like artistic stuff, or like I do this, like maybe we could like help each other out. And so we just all had like a common goal of like, all right, if one of us gets it, then like we all get it, you know what I mean? So we're just all trying to like help each other out, and then it just formed into like a whole like brotherhood. Like we've been friends for like years. Like we've been freshmen like 2017, so we've been friends for years, and like it's just grown so much since then. Like so,
that's dope. So like you guys are going to LA too. So like sorry to break the news for all J Sensei Atlanta fans.
Sorry guys.
I've been heartbroken. I'm still coping.
Still recovering. We gotta go to therapy together.
For real. Separation anxiety.
So sorry.
So what prompted you guys to go to LA and then build a base over there instead of like staying here?
I mean, Atlanta, like, is so amazing. Like, honestly, meeting all the people here has been, like, super beneficial for me. But honestly, I think the thing that, like, made me want to go, like, I mean, for me personally, I can't speak for all the other 3 people that are going with me, but me personally, it was always, like, I saw, like, LA as kind of, like, just, like, the Mecca, like, the holy city. Like, you know what I mean? Where I'm, like, if you go there, bro, like, you're good. Like, you know what I mean? So, growing up, like, I wasn't even trying to go to college, like, around like my senior year. Like I was like, okay, like I'm just gonna go to Cali. And I was like, and do what? And like I didn't even know what I was gonna do, but I was like, I'm just go there. Like, you know what I mean? So
now you can show up and
like now I can actually go and like have a plan and everything.
You tell your mom, I'm not going to college, I'm going to get to LA.
No, bro, I didn't even have a plan. Like I literally was telling her, she's like, what are you doing? I'm like, bro, I'm going to Cali. I'm going to Cali with Denzel. And they're like, what the fuck are y'all gonna do? Like, I don't know, we'll figure it out. Like that could have went so left. But luckily they deterred us, you know, to a different direction, and now we're like more established to like actually be able to go there and make something of it instead of just on a whim. You know what I mean?
Before you go, just DM all the TikTokers from California.
Yeah, I'll be like, yo, I'm on the way. Like, you guys trying to collab or what? You know what I mean?
Know the lyrics by the time I get
for sure. For sure.
So, like, we saw you perform at the sold out show for Gus on February, like back in February.
At Smith's,
So, how did you feel performing your first sold out crowd?
Honestly, it felt super good to be like, yo, this is sold out. Like, you know what I mean? Like, just to be like, yeah, guys, sold out show tonight. I hope you guys, you know, can pull through. And like, it was honestly just like really cool. Like, all jokes aside, it was like, oh wait, like people are willing to pay to see you. Like, it's one thing if like somebody likes or comments, you know what I mean? But like people showing up in like real life to like see you perform, like nothing gets like better than that. So like seeing that, bro, over 100 people were in that room trying to like come see what you guys are doing, like that felt amazing. Like that let me know like, all right, like this is real. Like it's not
kind of packed.
Bro, I was getting nervous in the backstage. I was like, nervous, bro. Outside, bro, like Usually I don't, but like that one felt like different. But you know, once the wine hits, it's like, you know what I mean. Once the wine hits, it's like, all right, I'm good. Like
that was a lineup to like sell out a show.
No, like, for sure.
Like, you, Kahi, and Gus.
Like that was like, all right,
you know, we got a big three right here. Like, come on, we can kill this shit. Right. You know what I mean? I was super confident that we could sell it out, and I'm glad we did.
Right. So like, how do you feel at that performance versus like at Yacht's performance, like the very first one they had like in November?
Honestly, like I view
each one like kind of like the same. Like I view it as like, okay, like someone's gonna see this, and even if it's just like that one person, like I'm gonna like put on a performance for like someone. Yeah, like you know what I mean. So it's like,
and that was a super fun day. Like
honestly, like
before that, you had even done bigger. You'd done like hip hop.
Yeah, like, and this was my first time like performing, because like 2019, I think I did maybe 1 or 2 shows, but like since quarantine happened, like there's nothing going on, so like I really hadn't got like my legs were like performing. Like it was just been me and like DJ Willie like rehearsing, hoping that shows are gonna happen. So like now that like the ball's rolling and more shows are coming, it's like, all right, we've been preparing for this. Like this is what we wanted. So
you're comfortable on stage and like
I'm like super comfortable. Yeah, like Willie made sure he was like, dude, we're gonna like rehearse even though it's still a pandemic right now, because like when the time comes, like you're gonna be ready to perform. So shout out DJ Willie for that.
Shout out DJ Willie.
Man, actually the whole team, bro.
Yeah, the whole team everywhere. Crazy, bro.
That's cool though. So like, I got a question. What on your outfit on Not Slightly Insane, but dang it. There was a video. It was like a whole red vibe to it.
Oh, Wired Up. Yeah,
that was it. Performance video.
Yeah, bro. Where'd you get that from, bro?
The outfit, like the idea. I mean, honestly, like I a lot of my favorite performers, like they always have like some like sequins or glitter. Just like I like catching attention. Like I'm not gonna lie, I'm an attention whore. You know what I mean? Like if I can like walk in a room and like people like say something about something on me, then I'm like, all right, like I did my job. You know what I mean? So like. I felt like if I had like some glitter or some sequins or something on, then it was gonna be cool. But actually, the person who did like the suit jacket is my good friend Wendy Gonzalez. She's like, I call her like my stylist, because she's always like, she's super into fashion, always making clothes and stuff like that. So like she's the one who like, oh, let's do your jacket like this, and then like helped with the video. And like, you know, a lot of my performances and shows, like she's kind of like my biggest hater. Like if she says the fit ain't hitting, then I know it is. You know what I mean? So it's like she be styling.
Yeah, every day is a war when you live with your biggest haters.
No, for real, bro. For real.
You look like a general in that jacket with all the stuff pinned.
Bro, bro. No, for real, bro. We going through wars and everything. Songs, you know what I'm saying? This is real life experiences.
Getting your inner Michael Jackson.
That ass, like, you know what I'm saying? Like they be on stage, like just their like suits and all that shit, like in general, like it just looks so crazy that I'm like, you have to keep your attention on them. You know what I mean? Like it's just so good.
You have any previews for your next like outfit? Like
the next one, I don't even.
Are you gonna be part of any fashion shows coming up?
I would definitely be down to. Like I'm always open. Like any opportunities for like stuff like that. Like I'm like, all right, sure. Like why not? You know. But next fit, I'm really like right now. I'm trying to get some like. I've been really into like denim, like getting like bell bottoms and like full like Canadian tuxedos and shit like that. Like I'm trying to like go crazy, bro. I want some like cowboy boots and everything next. You know what I mean? So that might be the next fit. I don't know yet.
That'd be kind of sick.
That'd be dope. Yeah. Any like so. Obviously, you've been making your moves around ATL and all that. Mm-hmm. So, like, who do you want to, like, do you have any, like, people you want to, like, make music with? Like, have any guests? Or you want to do this all solo?
I hope everybody who fucks with me is listening to this part, because, like, bro, there's so many people in the scene that I want to work with.
Listen up.
But, like, bro, everybody's shy. Like, you know what I mean? Everybody's shy. Me included. Like, I'd be shy, too. Like, I literally don't even record with other people. Like, I'll go to the studio, we'll make the beat together, and I'll be like, hey, I'm gonna take this back home with me. Like, you know what I mean? Like I don't even record with other people, but like I definitely want to get something in with like Kahi, Stargirl, Gus, Envy Little, Addyverse. Dude, I want to get more in with Adam and the Molecules. That's the homie. This is just a lot of artists. NYT's me, him, and DJ Willie got a lot of stuff in the vault. But really, like anybody that like has been like Abe Obelisk or like the Yop shows. Like I would love to work with any of them, because I mean obviously they're on the lineups for a reason. You know what I mean? Like they make good music. So like I definitely want to work with all those people.
Right.
A combination of those like different sounds that you like you've been performing next to.
Crazy.
So sick.
Like I feel like everybody in the scene right now has like their own niche sound. Like it might all be like indie, or it might be like a certain variation of pop, but it's like they don't, nobody sounds like each other. You know what I mean? Like it's a really cool time to be like in the scene right now.
Right. So tell us about your video release party. I wasn't able to make it because I was in the Unreal City, but
I'm a real one, so
Yeah.
Yeah, you pulled up. He was looking, all dapper and shit. He was like, Robbie's looking dapper, dog. He had the new haircut and everything. I was like, oh shit.
you got it just for the video.
I was like, I gotta look good for Jordan.
yeah.
for sure, bro.
And Morgan was able to come too. Yeah.
Nah, like Morgan was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna bring the soju. Like we're gonna be there. Like it's gonna get crazy. Like you know what I mean? But that honestly, like I was telling the homies, like dead ass, like that was probably the best day of my life, like so far.
That's
Because
day of your
like,
life. That's a bold ass
Bro,
statement, bro.
I can totally attest to that.
because when it was happening, like, so it's one, like I was posting it all the time, you know what I mean? And I know I sent out like maybe the address to like 20, 30 people at max, you know what I mean? So like the day before, like me and him were working to the wire. Like the day of the video party, like we hadn't even finished the video. Like that ass, like me and him were like in his sweaty ass room. Like that, like we say like Brendan was in the sweatshop, like he really was in the sweatshop. And like me and him were in there, like I saw him like scanning shit in his fucking tank top. Like, all right, bro, like because he was doing mixed media by hand.
Right.
And like we were down to the wire, and he's like, yo, like how many people you think are pulling up tomorrow? And I was like, 20, 30, like, you know what I mean? Like, I thought it was gonna be the homies, really. Like, I was like, it's gonna be the homies probably. And then, like, an hour in, it was looking like 20 and 30 people. I was like, okay, this is like what I expected.
Right.
But then, like, out of nowhere, like, it started getting packed in there. Like, that just showed me, like, mad love, because it wasn't like, as an artist, I feel like you kind of have like these intrusive thoughts, maybe like these doubts, where it's like, okay, for example, like I could have been like, okay, we sold out Smith's, but like, what if it was just for like Gus and Coffee? Like, you know, like, who says it was just for me? You know what I mean? But like, there was no lineup. Yeah, like, there was no lineup. There was no like, it was just like, oh, we're here to see your video. Like, that showed me like I said, like that IRL thing, like people showing up in real life, like always means the world to me. So that, honestly, I was like, damn, like, oh, y'all showed up here, bro, shit. Like, I was like drunk as fuck, trying to like greet everybody, like, yo, I was like, I was here telling people like, I'll be right back, and then never coming right back. Like, shit. Like it was super hectic, but I loved it. I loved every second of it. I'm glad people really, liked the video and wanted to see like Brendan's hard fucking work. Like, shout out Tess. Shout out Tess too, bro. Like, she last minute was like, oh yeah, I'll be in the video, and then like we were like, all right, let's shoot it then, like let's do it. So super thankful.
Yeah, and I remember we were there and we like played the video once, and it was like, over after like 3 minutes, like the song, and everyone's like, run it again.
Yeah, they're like, run it back. I was like, all right, cool, let's run it back then. Like, you know what I mean?
Did y'all run it back?
Yeah, we ran it back. We watched it
the rest of it.
Yeah, we just watched it again. Yeah.
It was the only song for the rest of it. Do you mind if you expand a little on the mixed media part of the video? That's super interesting.
Yeah, I got you.
It's like individual frames that you like scanned.
Yeah, well, see, Brendan's like super into like there's a lot of people who in the art scene, like they try to mix like graphic design with like just videos and stuff. So like Lone Wolf is a really like popular person doing that, and then another person is Save My Mind. Like they'll like freeze a frame like in the video, print it out, draw on it, paint it, and then like scan it and then put it back in. And like, most videos are either 24 or 29 frames a second. So like a 1 second clip, they got to do that shit like 24 or 29 times. You know what I mean? So like by hand, Brendan's like scanning it, drawing on it, and like making an animation like a real live, like how they used to do like 20s and 30s, like drawing on shit. So like him doing that is just like, he's wanting to incorporate something different into the video. So like, the mixed media is crazy.
Super cool. It gives it like this whole other like texture to the video.
Yeah,
like,
and honestly, it's like trial and error. Like there is no like, he was telling me, it's like, it's not a tutorial on like how to do it. He was just like, bro, I would print something, see if it worked, and if it didn't, all right, we got to print it again. Like, you know what I mean? So like, he was really slaving for that.
Was the concept for that and like the video, does that come from your end, or did you and him work on it together?
It's always a collaboration with me and Brendan. Like, I think for me, because I know what the inspiration for the song is, I always have come up with like the initial ideas, but like,
and he's really good. Use these themes.
Yeah, I'll be like, hey, let's do something like this, and he'll just be like the glue to bring like everything together. Like I'll say, like I was telling him, I was like, I just want a fast-paced video. Like, you know what I mean? Like I drew the storyboard, but like it's one thing to draw stick figures and be like, this is what it's supposed to look like, and it's another thing when we get there and we're just staring at each other like, so I'm standing here. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like you're just standing there awkwardly. Like you know what I mean? So he's definitely like, because he thinks more logically when it comes to these things than I do. Like I'm way more on the like imaginative side. Like I'll be like, all right, bro, I want a CCTV angle, and we're gonna like be like, so, like Tessa's gonna be glitching behind me, and he'll be like, what the fuck does that mean? Like, you know what I mean? Like he's like, all right, you want her glitching? Like let's like set this up like logically. Like how are we gonna like do this, do that, do that? You know what I mean? Because when it's a video in your head, when you have a vision in your head, yeah, you can go off the rails with like practicality. You can be like, oh, we're gonna be on space in this video, and it's like, all right, how the fuck are we gonna do that though?
We're gonna get to space.
Yeah, like, you know what I mean, like that type of shit. So like, yeah,
it's always about that like balance when you're on any kind of set. I think is like having the person who's like really artistic but like will go so unorganized, and the person who's like, all right, we need to do it like
we need to do this
step A, step B.
Always. It's been trial and error though, because like I said, like I've known Brendan since 2017, and we've done countless videos that have literally gone nowhere. Like we got all of those videos that like we're like, no, this is ass, we're not dropping this, you know what I mean? But like through our trial and error and through us like stopping just winging it, because like I'm a wing it person and Denzel's like that too. Like we're always like, bro, we don't need to plan everything, bro. Let's just wing it and like see what happens. Like I still do that a lot of times in my life, but like when it comes to videos, I have stopped that so long ago. Like we realized if you make a shot list, get it frame by frame, shooting it is so fucking easy that it's like you don't get nervous. Like you know, like all right, I know I have to do this next. You know what I mean? Yeah. So yeah, I'm glad we got like the shitty videos out the way, so we can get like the stuff like lately.
You really just got to do everything one time and then just like learn from it.
And learn from it every single time, bro. Every single time.
Yeah, tell us about your earliest project, MISMO.
Mismo? Yeah.
I don't want to pronounce it.
No, you're good. Mismo, that one, like, bro, that was like probably the weirdest like song process.
Right.
Like, a lot of times I'll just like freestyle something, or like I'll have like a melody kind of already in my head when I hear one, but like that one, like I recorded like the verse before I had the beat done. Like I had just the guitar melody like looping, and then I was just like, all right, let me just like lay something down. Like it was literally just like one take type. Oh shit! Like hold on, this kind of fire. Like so that one was like really like crazy for me. Like, process wise.
You're like were you really inspired by like The Weeknd, or were like any other inspirations behind the album, or you just went in and just like, I don't care, I'm not listening to nothing, I'm just going off the top of my head.
At that time I had recently talked to my friend Andrew, and like I was in like, I wouldn't call it writer's block, but I was more of in a like, I need something to write about. You know what I mean? And like a lot of my writing comes from like real life experiences or like movies. Like I'm always super inspired by like movies and shit. But like at that time he gave me some advice. He's like, don't listen to anybody but yourself. Like just only listen to your shit and then see what happens. So for just itself, like no, I wasn't like listening to somebody outside of just me. But like overall, oh hell yeah, bro. Like The Weeknd is like my biggest influence. Like I've been listening to The Weeknd since like middle school, like when I didn't even know he was talking about most of the time. Like I'm like, I don't know what this shit is, but it sounds fucking crazy. Like you know what I mean? So yeah, The Weeknd's definitely a big influence.
I definitely see that influence because I remember listening to It's Because You're an Aries, and I'm like, is my man like turning to The Weeknd?
Like bro,
like damn,
like bro, huge
so good.
influence. Like his versatility and just like his growth as an artist, how each project sounds different than the last, and just like going from like, oh, this is dark, moody music. It's like, I feel like I'm gonna go pop and just go straight pop. Like that's so crazy to me, bro. Like super inspirational for like my music.
Really also reminds me of this artist. So like they came out like a while ago, like 1992. Their name is called PM Dawn. I played it for you.
Yeah, you told me about
PM Dawn.
PM Dawn. Yeah.
I don't think I've heard of them.
No, they're old.
Before my time.
Yeah, way before anyone's time. I mean, except our parents. But anyway, my point is like they're really like pop. Well, he's really like poppy, like really vibey. Like some hip hop inspirations here, more pop inspirations there. So that's what your music reminded me of.
I'm about to check them out.
Yeah, you gotta check it out. Yeah.
They were before their time.
I'm saying
they come back and collab with you.
No, that'd be crazy.
That'd be dope. I heard about you from this interview, man. I gotta work. I gotta work.
Anyway, so any new music coming? I know you did drop your single "Slightly Insane," and we're slightly insane for you. So
appreciate it. Thank you.
But
it's been too long already.
Yeah, exactly.
No, like the thing is, dude, I always feel like I take so long, but like it's such a process to like I make hella demos. Like right now, like I can be honest and be like, I probably have like an EP ready. Like I have enough songs to do it, but like I'm super like selective about which ones I want to put out. Like me, I don't want to put out like what I would call like an album cut, like a song that like, oh, like people who really are invested in like who I am already would like, but somebody who doesn't know me is like, nah, I don't really have the lore. I'm not up on the lore. Like I'm not gonna like listen to this. You know what I mean? Like I want to just drop hits. Like I tell all like the producers that I work with, I'm like, bro, let's make a hit. Like we need to make like a banger every time. So like I have songs ready, but as of right now, like I'm trying to push Slightly Insane so crazy that like people are gonna be like begging. You know what I mean? Like I'm like, I see where Slightly Insane can go, and I told Tristan the other day, the main producer of it, I was like, we gotta get this to 1 million, bro.
Right.
Like we gotta get this to 1 million. And he was like, all right, let's do it then. So it's like I'm trying to do that, but I mean, definitely by like closer, maybe like next month, like definitely me, Willie, and NYT's got a crazy ass song. We premiered it at the Smith Show.
Oh, cool.
The one that NYT's was on, like that like super like dancey song. Like I really want to put that one out like really bad. Like that one's insane. So that's probably next.
Yeah, Slightly Insane videos on pace at 1,000. It's like someone's around 400 now, but it's like it's not, but it's going pretty fast. So.
Yeah, for sure, bro. Like I'm glad so many people like it because I was like, dude, like this is too good. Like you know what I mean? Like it's something Brendan. I was like, bro, this is your magnum opus so far. Like, you going crazy, like
literally crazy shit.
Doing it frame by frame. It's got it.
That's what I'm saying. Like homie, bro, he was working on. I think we shot like the first day was February 1st, and then like March 24th when we dropped it, he still wasn't ready. Like you know what I mean? Like he was working so hard on it, bro. Like super grateful for him, bro. Like that's my dog. Like forever my brother.
Shout out to him.
Yeah.
So anyway, so any future plans? We know you're going to LA, and you said you got an EP maybe or a song maybe done. But like anything for you, anything you want to achieve in the next few months?
Honestly, based on the way that like people were like really appreciating the visuals for like Slightly Insane, like I definitely want to drop more like visual content that maybe doesn't even have to like be like just a music video or like for a new song, but just like content outside of it. Like I want to like. My biggest thing is like I want to do like world building. Like I want to be like, all right, this is like a world within the song. It's like, all right, like I play a character or something that has to do with like Slightly Insane, like stuff like that. Like I just want to do like a lot more visuals because like honestly, I like the visual side more than just just making the music side. To be honest with you, bro. So it's like I definitely want to do more visuals. I want to do a full length. But I just love putting out singles so much. Like I really want to do a full length, but like it's just so fun, like pushing just one certain song and just be like, listen to this, like you know what I mean. So definitely doing that. The move is gonna be amazing. I'm super glad to be doing that with my friends.
Are you gonna have a going away party?
Oh, for sure, right? We can't just leave abruptly. It's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, just go ghost and be like, oh, you ever heard the legend of Jx.Zero? Like, it used to be this guy who used to live in Atlanta. We're like, hell no, bro. I definitely got to do a going away party. You know what I mean? So.
Just like ghosted and like, let's see him on TV.
The man, the myth, the legend, for real, bro. Like.
Oh yeah, speaking of visual sides, explain the concept of Slightly Insane, because we've had our own theories.
Yeah, okay,
we just want to see more. You're the man behind the magic.
I'm definitely glad you asked because it's like sometimes, a lot of times I'll go into like making songs like kind of like blank. Like I'll just like I don't have any like a certain thought. Like I'm not consciously thinking, oh, this is the reason why I'm making this song. You know what I mean? Right. But at the time, like. I think that there's kind of like this. The hook is obviously like I want a girl who's slightly insane.
Right.
But the way that I originally wrote it, like I'm not saying that like I want this proverbial girl who's slightly insane. I'm saying I'm already liking someone, comma she's slightly insane. Like you know what I mean? But like as the song was like being built, I was like, no, it's more like that's what I still want. Like that's what I'm looking for. You know what I mean? So like just the idea behind it was like I had seen Fallen Angels by Wong Kar-wai. I love his work. And like the girls in there kind of like a little crazy in that movie, but like after seeing it and then Tristan sent me the beat and I was like, all right, like what were you gonna write about?
Right.
And I had just seen the movie, so I was like, all right, like this is on topic with what I just got inspired by. And then I was like, it's kind of true, like you know what I mean? Like the crazy girls are better, bro. You know what I mean? Like it's just true, bro. Like I would like to call it like passion. You know what I mean? They're just passionate. They're not slightly insane. You know, it's a wee bit crazy. You know, nothing too much.
Yeah, it's more of a euphemism. Like
like I mean, bro, actually insane. Like hell no, bro.
Just somebody.
Like I was telling Brendan, I was like, oh no, it's like a euphemism. It's kind of like. You want them crazy about you, but at the end of the day, it's more like you just want it to be known that like they like you. Like for me, like it may not be the most healthy thing, but it's like if they're doing some like crazy shit for me or about me, then it's like, oh, like they actually, you know what I mean? They actually follow me. Like, it's like, all right, cool, like tight shit.
That's cool. Like, so was a girl in that video, was she supposed to be slightly insane?
Oh, Tess? Nah, bro. I'm gonna put him on blast, but Tess is crazy. No. No. Like, for the video, like, I was just like, we ran through so many different concepts. Like, originally we were like, oh, we should have somebody, like, be actually acting crazy in the video.
Right.
But then I was just like, let's not put it so, like, tongue-in-cheek. Like, it doesn't have to be, like, this song is about someone's crazy. Oh, the video showing exactly that. Like, you know, be a little more like imaginative with it. So we were just like, at the end of the day, it's not about a girl being crazy. It's like, oh, someone's showing you that they fuck with you. So like that's why me and Tess are doing like date type thing, like laying in the grass, like wholesome. Yeah, you know what I mean? It's super wholesome because like low key, like that's what I like. You know, like they're crazy, but we still be doing some wholesome stuff. When we're not arguing, we're in the park painting pictures of each other. You know what I mean? Like it's a balance.
Full like juxtaposition.
Exactly, it's literally a balance, bro.
That's hilarious. Like you paint like a stick figure version of it.
That's some Picasso shit.
And she's like,
no, I thought it was a masterpiece. No cap. Like might have to auction that piece off for real. Might have to auction it.
it's famous now.
Yeah, no, for real though. I gave it to like, I don't know, those French people who are really into art or something.
For sure, bro. Have the frame.
Yeah, exactly.
Need to be in the MoMA or something.
Someone who just reads way too into it.
No, for real.
Like, this one actually means this. Nah, I was just doing stick figures. I can't paint for real.
Right.
But
All right, what scares you the most about performing or making music?
scares me the most.
Yeah. Or what worries you the most?
You mentioned you were kind of shy, right?
Yeah.
About making. What scares me most about making music is the opinion of the homies. That scares me the most, bro. Like, you know what I mean? If I sit in the group chat and no one says anything, I'm like, bro. Like, back to the studio I go. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I feel like what scares me the most is like probably just like the opinions of others, but I mean not so much now. But I mean, it definitely still matters because it's like you're making something so intimate. Like I said, I make stuff like by myself. Like I record by myself. It's something like it's a very intimate process for me. And then being able to like put it out and like anyone can hear it, anyone can form an opinion about it. I feel like that in itself is kind of scary. But like I don't consciously think about it. You know what I mean? What's scary for me, probably right now, the biggest thing is like my music being played while I'm around other people. Like I don't, like it doesn't scare me, but it's just like, damn, bro. Like I don't know how to like react. Like I'm like, am I supposed to sing along too? Yeah. Like, you know what I mean? Like I'm like I don't know. It's just like weird to me per se. But it's like you just kind of get like used to it, bro.
Yeah, I think it's kind of like people accept it as cool as no
Yeah.
matter what you do.
Yeah,
like you made a song, like we're gonna go.
Yeah, like you know what I mean? 'Cause, like, bro, there used to be a point in time where like I deadass would not tell people that I made music for.
Yeah.
Like I would be like, nah. They'd be like, what do you do? I'd be like, work at Mellow Mushroom. Like that shit. Like I was not telling people like I made music, but like
It would have a whole album.
no, for real, bro. And like I would let them find out on their own. But like now it's like I purposely don't mention it. Like I'll not say something to be like, bro, I feel like I've seen you somewhere. Like you know what I mean? Like stuff like that. So. I kind of got over that fear of like people initially judging you like, oh, like you're a musician. You know what I mean? Like I feel like a lot of like art fields, when you tell people you do that, like if they're not an artist themselves, a lot of times they'll be like, another one. Like you know what I mean? So like, that.
And then like those people suck.
Yeah, they do.
No, for sure, bro. Like I feel like I'm one of those people. I encourage it, bro. If you just randomly wake up one day, you're like, bro, I want to make music. Fucking go for it.
Right.
Why not? Like I'm not gonna fucking hate it. You know what I'm saying? But performing wise, I feel like the scariest shit for me is like if I like fuck up a note or like if I bust my ass on stage. That's probably like the scariest shit, bro. Like I just don't want to like bust my ass on stage, bro. You know what I mean? Like,
No, I feel you. Well, I mean, I don't perform, but like I understand.
no, for sure, bro. Just anything embarrassing while I'm on
embarrassing.
stage. Yeah, this is probably the biggest like fear that I have.
All right, so we would like to thank you for coming on the show.
Thank you. Thank you for having me, bro. It was dope. Very fun.
We could probably keep going if we had time.
We had time, yeah.
Oh, we had time.
Oh, for sure.
I mean, like we can. Like,
It's up to y'all, bro. It's up to y'all, bro. You wanna keep running? We can keep running this, whatever, bro.
I mean, if you're
bro,
down.
ask the hot questions. No, y'all say y'all interrogating. Come on, where's the hot questions at, man? I'm ready to get to the nitty gritty.
Robert, you got some questions?
Yeah, we can sort of talk about like so your last project. It's because you're an Aries, right? You know, shout out Aries. You know,
Yeah, for
Aries
sure.
twin. Like we got like
Bro,
a day
that
between
song,
our
everybody
birthdays.
knows. Everybody knows, bro.
Yeah,
My brother's an Aries.
Oh, bet. Yeah.
brother. W brother.
Yeah. So like that definitely spoke to me right away. I was like, oh, you know, we always get shit on, so I got
Bro, I don't know
song.
why. I literally don't know why though, bro. There's so many other songs that I feel like are like dog shit. You know what I mean? But it's not us. Like,
So like, where's that sort of interest in like connection with astrology and sort of like that area of culture come from?
honestly, like I've always been like when I was like in high school and shit, like I was super into like the occult and like spirituality and all that, and like it led me to astrology, but to be honest, like, if we're keeping it frank, I didn't get into it until, like, my girlfriend at the time was super into astrology, and I was like, she would always be like, yo, ask your mom what time you was born, and I'm like, bro, I'm not asking that shit, like, that shit mad weird, bro. I asked my mom, she'd be like, bro, that's brujeria, like, you know what I'm saying, like bro, like.
Your mom's like, we found a girl who's like.
No, for real, like, she was like, bro, she's trying to cast some fucking spells on you, dog, like, what are you doing, you know what I mean? So it's like, I would like, when she was into it, telling me about, like, myself, like, I was like, oh, this shit's kind of like facts, like, so I just started diving deep into, like, reading my chart, and, like, even telling the homies about it, they're still skeptical, like, a couple of them, but, like, every now and then, like, I'll sit in their chart and be like, bro, this is literally you, like, I'm telling you, like, astrology is, like, real, bro, so it really started from my girlfriend at the time, like, I got it from her, and I just kind of, like, went off on my own tangent with it, and, like, I do think a lot of, like, the way that I think and act can be attributed to, like, astrology and shit, so, like, me being the opening line is like, I don't know why I keep doing this dumbass shit. Like, literally, I was just like, it's because I'm Aries, you know what I mean? Like, that's literally why. So that kind of spoke to me. You know?
Whenever I do some dumbass shit, I think I play that song.
Always, bro. It's like, because you're an Aries, bro. There's no other reason, you know what I mean?
Are you gonna fuse more of your Aries personality in more of your music?
For sure. I feel like me being Aries, like, we're, like, super childish, like, we're, like, the child of the zodiac, so I feel like I act like that anyway, you know what I mean, and, like, a lot of my songs are, like, super, like, youthful, like, childish shit, like, I'm literally saying, like, bro, I want a girl who's crazy, you know what I mean, like, that's not, I don't think that's, like, the most mature line to ever say, but, like, yeah, I think, like, I'm gonna continue, like, exuding that part of my personality in my music. Yeah, SAT words, bro. I'm telling you, my mom made me study for the SAT when I was in, like, middle school, bro. Like, vocab's crazy.
It's coming in handy right now.
No, for real.
Lyrics.
Thank you, Mom.
Yeah, so there was is there just one music video for on that album for Moths?
Yeah, Moths is the only one that we did a video for. We were gonna do others, but, like, literally got sidetracked. Like, we did all this, like, we'll say, okay, we're gonna come back to this, and then we just end up finding inspiration somewhere else. We're like, no, we're moving on.
Oh,
like,
yeah. You just gotta go with the flow.
Literally go with the flow, like, so one day I'm gonna just go back and, like, do, like, hella old music videos.
Like Taylor Swift did.
Literally, yeah, I just seen Yeek, like, he had a song blow up in 2017. He just did a video for it, like, I think in 2021.
Oh, sick.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, 4 years later, he was like, here's a video for you guys, sorry.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? I feel like you can do the same thing.
I love that. Was that the same beach that you had that realization?
No, that was a different one. No, that realization came
on the Moss video. That's what we're talking about.
Yeah, the Moss video was shot on Jekyll Island, and then the realization I had, I think I was at South Beach in Miami. So yeah, it was South Beach that I had the realization, like, bro, I can make this shit work. You know what I mean?
Is there, like, a connection with the beach, like, in, like, the locations?
For the Moss video? Or?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, just in general, I guess. Yeah.
Well, for the video, that was not supposed to be how it went.
Well, I mean, is there, like, a personal connection that you have?
Oh,
with,
for
like,
sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is, but, like, the beach when you're, like, by yourself or just, like, your group of friends, your homies, is, like, always, like, good for me. Like, it's just the soul. It's just, I don't know what it is. Like, I do it every year. Like, at least once or twice a year, like, me and all my friends will go to the beach and just, like, it'll just be us, and we'll have, like, literally, like, therapy, bro. Like deep talks, or just sit in just silence. Yeah. Like, I did that last March. We did that, bro. Like, every time we go on vacations, like, we'll just have time where we'll go somewhere, like, connect with nature and just be by ourselves, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and yeah, the beach definitely has some significance. Like, I feel like I find myself, like, there. Like, Denzel has this fucking quote where he's like, I lose myself and find myself every day. Like, I'm like, bro, I don't know what. Like, he always has these fucking quotes, bro. Yeah. Like, his sayings are insane, bro. Like, I literally, like, I don't think he knows, like, how much, like, me and the homies, like, take his quotes and, like, live by that shit, bro. Like, I'd be, like, waking up, like, all right, how am I gonna find myself today? Like, what are we gonna do today? You know what I mean? Like, we're just gonna do some shit today, bro. So, like, yeah, there's definitely some significance with, like, the beach and, like, finding myself and, like, connecting with nature and whatnot.
Right. Totally. Yeah. I definitely need to do that more. Like, for sure. Spend too much time in the city, bro.
Go, like, be by yourself and be, like, a witness to your mind, bro. Like, like, let your mind, like, run off, but, like, be, like, conscious of, like, where it's going. Like, all right, bro, like, this is why I act like this. This is why I think like this. You know what I mean? And just, like, tap in, because when you're, like, surrounded by chaos, which I love, for sure, I love the chaos, but, like, when you're surrounded by it, it's hard to hear your own thoughts sometimes. So I think being by yourself or being with a close group of people in nature, like, definitely can ground you and be like, man, I was tripping, bro. Like, I should have did this, I should have did that. Like, you can think a lot clearer doing that shit.
Right. I would go outside and probably never go back in.
Yeah, for sure, bro. Like, that shit can be addicting, though.
Yeah.
No cap.
So, yeah. So, like, as far as nature goes, what are your favorite like hiking spots since you're a nature person? Do you even go hiking? Like,
I've been hiking a couple times, but like honestly, bro, like this is so fucking touristy of me. I promise when I move there, I'll find some better spots. But like, bro, the observatory up in LA to see like the Hollywood sign and shit, that hike is amazing, bro. I don't care what anybody says. Yes, all the tourists go there, but it's a tourist spot for a fucking reason. It's so fire. Like, I went there with the homies, I think last August, and like that was probably like the best time there, bro. It's so fucking fun, bro. Like, it's probably my favorite spot to like go hike, like when I'm in LA. In Georgia, at least, I think it's Panther Creek. Is that something familiar? Is that one where it's like a 2 mile and it's like a waterfall at the very end or something? Cool. I think it's called Panther Creek.
I know there's Sweetwater Creek, but I don't know about that.
It's something with a panther in the name is the hiking place that I've been to, and I was like, all right, this shit kind of valid. But there's mad snakes in the water though. So, yeah. Other than that, it's pretty cool.
Are they poisonous?
I don't know. I didn't bring my ass in the water, bro. I don't know. I seen one, and I was like, dude, I'm not getting in. Like, hell no. I'm like, we can go back anytime y'all want. Like, I grounded myself. I'm good. I don't need the snakes. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we go to like in North Georgia cabins, like.
Bro, every freshman year and sophomore year of college, spring break, me and the homies went to like the mountains. Like we always get like Blue Ridge or like Dahlonega and shit, and just be in the cabin like for like a week straight, bro, doing nothing, doing nothing, bro, getting fat, getting high. Like that's literally all we did, bro. Get high and get fat. Like.
So like, do you have a? All right, I think it'd be a cool idea if, since you're so into nature, if you just made a whole album out in the nature.
Outside, like gather some sounds.
Yeah, like how Kanye went to Hawaii to make My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy.
Bro, always like I want to go on vacay and make some shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like just go somewhere. Like we always have like an idea for it. Willie actually, like his parents got like a condo on like a beachfront, and they're like nobody's there. So it's like we still planning on like going there, just like the homies just like record and like make stuff. So we still got to get that done. So your wish might be granted, bro. You know what I'm saying? I definitely could do that.
Right. So like, okay, this is probably our final question of the day. So okay, so who's your favorite? I mean, you said The Weeknd was your inspiration, but inspiration and having a favorite artist are two different things.
Yeah, for sure.
So who's your favorite artist? Who are you checking out right now?
I also add on movie since you bring a movie.
Okay, for sure. Yeah. Artist wise, like. I think it'd be kind of cliche to be like he's my most inspirational and my favorite. So I'm gonna say a different artist that I like just as much. Probably, I want to say the 1975 because they like, bro, they're all over the place too. I like artists who are like all over the fucking place. Like they're just like. They're just every single time they drop something, you don't know where they're gonna take it. So like the 1975 definitely has a big influence on me, especially with like. They make eclectic music, and I like that it's a combination of different sounds in one song. Right. Like I take inspiration from that. They're probably one of my favorites. Them and like The Neighborhood are probably in my like top 5. Right. Like, those are probably my favorite artists.
Right.
Alternative. Like for sure. You wouldn't expect that, you know.
Like the 2014 Tumblr era, bro. I was going crazy, dog. I was wearing all black and shit. Like I was like, yo, this is the time. But movie wise. Man, I literally watch like at least 1 or 2 movies like a day. Like, so I got a whole bunch. I can't just say one, but I'll give you like my top 3 that I always tell people. Like, number 1 is probably Inception.
I love that
movie is amazing, and I'm like emotionally like connected to it for some reason. Number 2 is probably Revolutionary Road. Have you guys ever seen that one?
I never seen it.
Dude, that movie, I saw it last spring break, which was last March. With all the homies on the beach. This is the same beach that we went to last time. Yeah. And we saw that in like the Airbnb and like we were hooked. I was like, bro, I can't believe I've never seen this movie. It's Leonardo DiCaprio and what's the one from Titanic? Kate
Winslet?
Kate Winslet? Yeah, Kate Winslet. Yeah, it's their first time acting together since Titanic. And it's like the downfall of a marriage in the 1950s. But bro, I don't know what it was about that movie. Like it sounds so like it's like a period piece, but like no, bro. Like this shit is like I was emotionally invested. It's such a crazy ass movie, bro. Like I always tell people I recommend that one. And you said what?
What's it called?
It's called Revolutionary Road. And then my number 3, like I always tell people like, all right, I got like 3 number 3s because it's interchangeable. But Green Room, which is like an A24 film, I believe. Have y'all seen Green Room?
I heard of it. I've never seen it.
It's always floating around different streaming platforms, so you can probably find it for free right now. Right. But that movie's like insane. I like watching it with people for the first time and seeing their reactions because it's absolutely bonkers, bro. Like it's a crazy ass movie. That, The Dark Knight is insane. Fallen Angels.
Right. You like the Joker? Just kidding.
Honestly, Heath Ledger's performance in The Dark Knight was crazy, bro. Like that shit. I ain't gonna say I relate, but you know, he was kind of spitting some facts, bro. He was kind of spitting, you know what I mean? Like,
It reminds me of something actually.
What?
If you're done with your thought.
Okay, good. Yeah, I'll finish.
You said one time that you sort of can relate to Light Yagami.
bro,
I was like, dude, are you okay?
no, bro, look, y'all gotta keep it a buck. Like, Light was kind of spitting sometimes, bro. Light had a point, bro. Like, I could see, like,
What do you mean?
All right, bro. So let's get to the nitty gritty. Let's get deep. Let's get deep, bro. Let's elaborate.
What's going on?
So
bro?
like,
I feel like in a lot of people's adolescence, like you get, like if you spend too much time alone, like by yourself, bro, like let's say, like bro, there were summers where I was like, bro, I was not going out, like I was in the crib, bro. Like if you spend enough time alone, bro, you're gonna end up acting like, there's like a meme about it where it's like, oh, which melancholic character am I gonna act like today? And it's like Ryan Gosling from like Drive and like Taxi Driver and shit like that. Like I feel like if you spend enough time alone, bro, like you'll start like watching those movies and being like, damn, he kind of onto something. But it's like it's a rabbit hole, bro. Like don't do it. Like you know what I mean? Like don't go down that fucking rabbit hole, bro. But like Light, bro, like I feel like to me, bro, he had good intentions. He just got skewed off the shit. Like you know what I mean? Like. The end justifies the mean, but like, bro, he was kind of wilding. Towards the end, he was wilding.
Yeah.
Like, I could see him being like super smart and getting his way. Like, I feel like that's the only part that I'm like, all right, I super like maybe relate to that. Just being like, all right, I'm gonna play it smart. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna try to like outwit everyone or something. You know what I mean? Like, I just kind of was like, all right, like I can see what he's doing, but like. Once he started going off the rails, bro, like he couldn't stop. Like I was like, all right, he's bugging.
For me, I watched that like while I was in quarantine, like myself when I had COVID, and like finished it during that. The first episode, he gets the notebook and he's like, turns around, he comes back and he's like, all right, I got this plan. Let's kill everyone.
Bro, like so fast. He didn't even wait, bro.
Hold up, like, are you just so ready to like execute thousands of people?
I think he honestly had like the biggest like god complex, because he was like, all right, bro, like we're only gonna kill people who did something, but who's to say like they're actually straight criminals? Like he went down the whole list, bro. Like you know what I'm saying? So like that's what I'm saying. Like all right, he went off the deep end. Like he had like quote unquote good intentions, like trying to like, oh, we're gonna rid the world of crime, but it's like, bro, that's like it's a super great area. You know what I mean?
Rehabilitation, bro.
not for sure, bro. So
His rehabilitation was death, bro.
he needed some help for sure, bro.
Yeah, he's in hell right now.
No, bro, come on, God, like, he's done for, bro. All the shit he did, easily, bro, easily.
Getting a therapist session from Satan, bro.
Yeah, chilling for you.
For real, bro. Shout out Reed, bro.
Yeah.
I love apples and shit. Reed was cool,
Yeah.
bro.
Honestly, I'm glad it was one season. We did not need more.
I thought it was two.
I thought it was one. I thought it was one long ass season.
Oh, yeah. It's 20 episodes.
It's pretty long.
Yeah, it's long as fuck, bro. Long as hell.
That's funny though. Like, were you like is the least insane person on that whole show?
Oh my God! And he doesn't even say anything. Like, he's just like, whatever you want to do, just give me an apple. Like you know what I mean? Like, whatever you want to do, bro, you got it.
These are rules. If you fuck it up, that's your life.
Yeah, shit. Like he's like, man, whatever. Like I feel like he was kind of like eager, but he wasn't gonna say anything about it. Like he wanted him to use it. Like he's like, do what you want, bro. You got it. Like type shit.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you also relate to Eren Yeager too?
Bro, I haven't like.
So exactly.
I haven't watched enough of Attack on Titan to be like, oh, I relate to him. Like maybe like the stoicism and like the way he acts, like sometimes, bro. But like,
you gotta get to the new season.
bro, I'm sorry, dog. I'm sorry to disappoint all the anime fans, but I'm done with Attack on Titan. Like, after like season 2, I was like, bro, what happened to the original plot? I thought we was fighting Titans, bro.
Yo, for real.
What's up with the politics, dog? Like I thought he was just killing. No, bro. Like, bro, they always trying to add some shit on to that. I was like, all right, bro, I'm done.
Bro,
like
that's what I'm saying. Like
so much more.
they
Like,
did it so good with the first season. Like they literally hook you in. Like, bro, homie's mom got her like head bit off, and like in the first episode, you're like, oh shit, like where this is going. Then the next thing you know, they're like, we gotta overthrow this. We gotta take
got
over
so
the world.
political, so
like got
fast.
so fast. I'm like, all right,
Where did this
bro.
come from?
Like let's not do this.
These people are voting Democrats and Republicans on whether Titans should
No,
eat
for real, bro.
like,
Should we rehabilitate the Titans? Like, bro, what the fuck is this, bro? Damn, I thought he was supposed to kill their ass.
Exactly.
Like, what's up, dog?
your life's in danger 24/7.
For real, bro. That shit just went off the rails, bro. A lot of shows have that. See, that's why you guys stick to 1 or 2 seasons, bro.
Yeah.
You gotta leave while you're hot.
You need Death Note in that show. Like, you need
Bro,
the book.
For sure, bro. Like, I need to read the manga low key, bro.
Right. We have a special guest too, Glee.
What's the dog's name?
Her name's Glee.
Glee?
It's short for ugly.
Yeah, she just.
No, it's not.
I was like, damn, bro, going crazy.
That's an old joke, I think. It's not true.
Hey, you have any pets?
Yeah, I have a dog named Bella. She's super annoying, but I love her to death. You know, that's my homie, bro. That's my homegirl. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But,
Is she listening?
She should be. Usually she just stays on the couch. She just be chilling, bro. Except for when other people are over. When people are over, she like pees. Like she gets way too excited, bro. You know what I mean? So
Dang.
that's how it things. So shout out Bella, love you, bro.
He loves you.
Yeah.
Glee and Bella should have a play date.
Not for sure, bro. I gotta bring Bella around.
Yeah.
How big is your dog?
Like a medium size. She's not small, but she's not like a big ass dog, bro. So it's just a medium size. She's a pit and a lab mix. So
That's cute.
I don't know what that looks like, but that sounds cool though.
just a typical dog. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't even know breeds like that. I don't even know breeds like that, bro. So it's just a dog. Like whatever the archetype like dog you're thinking of is
Right.
what's probably what she looks like.
What do you think about Snoopy, bro? In my mind now.
Yeah.
Apparently he's a beagle.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, that's what they
See what I'm saying, bro? I don't know breeds, bro. I'm just like the mainstream ones, bro. Them underground breeds. What the hell is that, bro? Like some of that Yorkie. What the fuck? What is that, bro? I don't know what that is.
Underground breeds, bro.
I don't know about those.
All right, bro. Thank you for coming.
Yeah, thank you for having me, bro. I love having this conversation with
Oh
you
yeah,
guys.
definitely, yeah.
You should come again whenever.
This is a world premiere. DJ Musty Freckles on New Atlanta Radio. Gotta get the fucking Jamaican horns and the 808s going.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm gonna add that too. The 808s
Say
and the
that.
Jamaican.
Say
No, I
that.
mean like cut it out and use it for every episode.
Yeah,
Come
no,
on.
I'm
Every
gonna do that.
promo.
Yeah.
This is
Honestly-
a world premiere.
You know, like these local radio stations are like, "Hey, I'm Jay Sensei, and
Right.
you're listening to WRAS." You know?
Yeah, bro, you gotta use that shit.
All right. Thanks for coming on the show once again.
Thanks, you guys,
Yeah.
for sure.
Oh yeah, definitely. Hey, you're welcome to come any other time. Ask this if
I'd
you
love
want
to,
to.
for sure,
Yeah,
for
definitely.
sure.
All right, check out his new single, "Slightly Insane," and his new music video, "Slightly
Watch
Insane."
the video.
on
Please do.
YouTube.
Get us out the hood.
And on every mainstream like streaming service that exists out there. All right, peace out, guys. See you guys next
Peace.
Sunday. Also, read Jay Sensei Embraces the Chaos, written by Morgan D'Amico.
Shout out
out
Morgan.
on Medium. Yeah. Anyway,
Please do. Beautiful
do.
words.
Yeah.
Have a good night.
Straight bars.
Yeah.
All right, peace out.
Nice.